they saw my ex-husband hold me against the wall with a knife up my throat.
You know, there was some physical damage to the wall of my house. That was my head that went through it.
My name is Josie, and I work for the National Domestic Violence Hotline.
Hi, my name is Alex, and I'm an advocate here at the National Domestic Violence Hotline.
It had already been a long time. That day I got the nerve to get up and call the police because my abuser had broke my wrists. And I grabbed my kids, they were 3 and 4, and just ran to the police station.
It was one of those things where it happened for many years until you hit that breaking point where enough is enough. You know, you forget your accent, you forget, you know, that this is life. You know, you want something better for yourself. You know, so I spoke off. I did speak off, and it was difficult because nobody believed me, and that's one of the biggest challenge. As a survivor, you know, I was looking. Well, unfortunately, I didn't have access to resources like the one we provide, so that was the catching thing about it, to be able to be in a position to, you know, have access to those resources, because there's people that are still going through it, you know. I myself, I relocated from New York after my abuse. You know, I did press charges, I got a restraining order. He got 14 years to life. I faced a lot of those challenges and barriers that a lot of survivors face, like not having family here besides the abuser's family, you know, not being in your country, even having the accent and people assuming you don't speak English, you know, even from the cops, you know, being judgmental, thinking that, you know, you're just making stuff up, you know, so kind of that main challenge that survivor face of not being believed.
39 years ago when I was a mom, already divorced from my abuser, my kids were 3 and 4, and at that time the resources were very limited, and my abuse had been going for years now, but I was so afraid to leave my abuser because he threatened to take my kids, threatened to kill me. Meant this guy was a Vietnam vet with a lot of issues that I couldn't help him with. So at that time, you know, if he would find me somewhere, he would beat me up at my work. And one day when he beat me up, I had to go to the hospital, found out he broke my ribs. The hospital called the police took me to the police station, and at that moment they told me there is hope. There is hope. You don't have to stay in an abusive relationship. You don't have to, you know, not believe that you don't deserve, that you deserve this, because nobody deserves to be abused, ever.
Abuse is never okay, no matter who it's coming from, you know, and even just pushing beyond that fear of, you know, you're not going to be believed or you're going to be by yourself, because even once you disengage from that toxic relationship, now you have another war with yourself of finding who am I, you know, where am I supposed to go when you were fully dependent on that person.
Domestic violence, sexual assault is against the law. You have the right to call the police, you have the right to call anyone for help, get a protection order. It's understandable if you can't, because I never called the police because I was afraid.
You're not alone. There's a lot of people out there that are going through this, and they feel just like you. They don't know what to do, either because they don't want to break their family apart, or they don't want to be judged, or they themselves don't have the strength to imagine something else. But there is help out there.
Follow your gut instinct. If your gut instinct tells you this is not okay, you're not being treated right, something's wrong, you know, in your relationship, get help. Get counseling, get legal advice, and go.
When you get with your partner, or if you have family, they're supposed to be uplifting. You know, your partner or your family is supposed to help you grow and build together, not the opposite. So when you're able to see something like that happening, reach out for assistance, like people like us that are able to, if you need a listening ear, if you just need information, what's out there, you know, is there something that I could do to stay safe until I really decide what I want to do? Because we're not here to tell you what to do, but sometimes guidance can help. It can help you you know, build or imagine and know those things that might be available for you to help you in your situation.